Hello, I'm Valerie Estelle Frankel, and I'm an author. I write lots of books about Doctor Who, Game of Thrones, Sherlock, Star Wars, whatever I feel like, really. Also, lots of books on mythology and how girl stories work and how they're different from the boys' stories. I've written lots more books on Buffy, She-Ra, Xena, Golden Compass, Hunger Games, all kinds of women's stories. Of course, being a writer means taking a lot of work, a lot of time. Pretty much every day, all my hours, I'm writing. When I take breaks, I'm reading more books to fuel the writing. Lately, I've been working on a book on Star Wars, so when I take breaks, I'm reading Star Wars novels, Star Wars comics, and yes, watching some of the Star Wars TV shows and movies to help me fuel, and then I go back and do even more writing. Because unfortunately, there are no shortcuts. To be a good writer, you just have to put in the hours. A really delightful fantasy writer said you have to write 1,000,000 words and then burn them. Well, I actually wrote 1,000,000 words of bad fiction and bad essays, and I didn't burn them, I still have them stored away. And then after that, you're ready to be a good writer. So it's not only the amount of time you put in, it's how much you've actually written, how much you've contributed. So now I'm doing this with all my hours, and then after I write it, I have a solid first draft, beginning, middle, end. What do I do after that? Well, guess what? I have to edit it. I have to sit there and look through all my sentences. Certainly, I check grammar, I check spelling. In fact, while I'm doing my first draft, I've got the spell check and the grammar check up on Microsoft Word so it can let me know when I'm making problems. But afterwards, I go through line by line, and as well as fixing the grammar, I'm fixing style. I have to ask myself questions like, did I overuse this word? Did I start this sentence with an adverb and then started the next sentence also with an adverb? If so, I need to change those. One of those has to go. Do I have too many simple sentences? Do I have too many sentences with an and in the middle? What could I do to make this flow better? Is it clear what I'm talking about? If not, I need to change something so it's clearer. So that's the editing process, and that can go on for quite a while because, of course, you never turn in a first draft. It has to be at least a third draft. I've done eighth drafts, 10th drafts, whatever it takes to make the book really clear, to make the book look polished. And that's what you have to do on a sentence level and on a paragraph level in order to have writing that really stands out. So that's my advice because it also works for English class. Anything you can do to make your writing polished, to make your writing finished. So many of my students just say, "Hey, I wrote this, it's done." And I'm sitting there going, did you plan it out? Did you put in paragraphs? Did you fix up your sentences? If not, you really should go back and do it. Good luck.